Hello, friends. We've been reading articles about Cleveland champions. Champions are heroes, people that are doing good work for their community and for their world that they live in. So this week, we're going to talk about literacy resources. Literacy is the ability to read and understand what you're reading. Illiteracy means you can't read. So here on the title of our article, it says Rhonda Crowder and Hugh Reeds battle widespread illiteracy, Cleveland champions. So that means they're fighting illiteracy, widespread illiteracy. That means many people in Cleveland can't read. So Rhonda Crowder is this lady here, and the organization, the group that she works for is called Hugh Reeds. And Hugh is a neighborhood in Cleveland. Like in San Diego, we have El Cajon, La Mesa. Hugh is a neighborhood in Cleveland. So we're going to hear about how Rhonda Crowder is battling illiteracy. That means she's helping people learn how to read. So let's read about this. So this information here is more about the picture. This article is by Sharon Broussard. And here's some more information about the article. We're going to start here at number 1. Cleveland, Ohio. As youngsters listened to Cleveland City Council member Bashir Jones read a children's story at the Hugh Public Library 2 summers ago, a mother of 3 tapped Rhonda Crowder on the shoulder and pulled her aside. "Sister, I can't read," the embarrassed woman whispered. She was embarrassed because she can't read. That's nothing to be embarrassed about. She didn't have the opportunity to learn to read. Not everybody has that opportunity. Not everybody's lucky enough to learn and to go to school. We know that, right? Number 4. That helped me understand the magnitude of the problem, said Crowder, who is the volunteer coordinator of the Hugh Reeds, a family literacy program. So when the lady told her, "I can't read," then Crowder understood this is a big problem. People can't read, adults can't read. That's a big problem in our society. So she works for the Hugh Reeds, which is a family literacy program. It's a program to help families to learn how to read. Number 6, Crowder helped the woman find an adult literacy program. Adult literacy program would be a program that teaches adults how to read. In the process, she discovered that she had volunteered to serve on the front lines of a major battle in Hugh. Experts believe that Hugh has one of Cleveland's highest illiteracy rates. So the battle is people can't read. She wants to fix that battle. She wants to fight that battle. Number 8. According to a 2000 study, about 95% of Hugh residents over 16 could read so poorly that they could barely figure out a map or calculate fees. The figure was 97% in Kingsman, reported Case Western Reserve's University Center for Urban Poverty and Community Development. So that means 95% of people, the adults that live in that neighborhood, and 75% of the adults that live in the other neighborhood could not read very well. They read poorly. This shocking number, surprising number. Number 9, Crowder has lived in Hugh for most of her life, so the problem is right in her own backyard, in her neighborhood. That helped cement her dedication to Hugh Reeds. She said, "I want to fix this problem. I want to solve this problem." Okay, number 12. The program is the brainchild of Margaret Bernstein, WKYC's Director of Advocacy and Community Initiatives, who is using neighborhood advocates and Little Free Libraries those wooden standing boxes filled with books to encourage impoverished communities to read. So here's a picture of a little free library. There's books in there and you can take them for free. When you're done reading them, you can put them back in there and someone else can read them, right? So that's a little free library. It's a great idea. Did you know we have a little free library at Cuyamaca? We do at the food pantry. So when we get to go back on campus, you can get some free books for yourself and your children at our little free library. Okay, so we're on here, number 14. Crowder is a published author who once worked for the Cal and Post newspaper in Cleveland. She stepped up with an assist from her art director friend, Wayne Daly, said Burstein. Over the last 2 summers, Crowder has put up banners on street poles along Hugh Avenue, starring the neighborhood's most dedicated readers. So she put pictures of people from the neighborhood, like these pictures, right? For everyone to see. This is a great reader. This person's reading a lot. This person's trying to read. She has organized family literacy nights where local celebrities read books at Hugh Library. She held a book club night for adults at the Chateau Hugh Winery. So you can drink wine and read books. Perfect. She kept Hugh's little free library decorated with a Marvel superhero theme stacked with books, courtesy of the Kids Book Bank in Cleveland. 18. She also distributed free books to places like Rainey Institute, aware that many children don't have any books at home besides textbooks. Every time we do that, we leave without any books, Crowder said. Some adults even ask for books. So she believes it's really important for children to have books at home. Number 20. It's really beyond my dreams, said Bernstein. He said that Crowder had helped get books to dozens of children in Hugh. 22. Jones said Hugh Reads is a powerful program that he wanted in Hugh to join other available social services, from free diapers to a food pantry. So just like Cuyamaca College, we have our food pantry. Sometimes we have diapers there, and sometimes we have books there. Number 23. It was really wonderful, said Hugh Library Manager Lexi Kmekic. She said the program encourages children and parents to read books and to talk about literacy while at the grocery store or waiting for the bus, right? So just like hopefully you told your family about what you read in Seed Folks, these families are talking about books together also. Number 25. The program's greatest obstacle is lack of funding. That means there's no money, no money, no money, no money, said Crowder. Number 27. Councilman Jones and Neighborhood Connections have provided as much as $15,000 for the installation of the banners and the family meals at the library. Crowder has also spent about $700 of her own money buying books and other supplies. I don't have any children, so I can't take it with me when I die, she said softly. So she's giving her own money to make sure that other children have books. 31. She has another reason for her generosity as well. As a child, she drew hope from books. She grew up in Hugh, an honor roll student who was the child of literate blue-collar workers. Her grandfather read the newspaper every day. However, as she started high school, she lost hope in her future. She started skipping school and books. I began to realize that we didn't have much money and there was no savings for me to go to college. So I started saying, I will just hang out with a group on the corner. She became a serious student in her senior year and managed to graduate, but she still didn't think that education mattered, she said. So she didn't think she'd be able to go to college, so she didn't care that much about school. 37. She started reading again after a mentor gave her a copy of Maya Angelou's book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Maya Angelou is a famous African-American writer. So Crowder was reading a book written by someone like her. Crowder had never heard of Angelou, but she discovered the book. But she devoured the book. She ate the book. It was such a good book. Moved by the eloquence of her writing and how Angelou overcame challenges in her life. After she finished it, she called the Cayuga Community College and enrolled in school, just like you're in community college. Eventually, she received her bachelor's degree in English from Cleveland State University and became a writer. Crowder wants to do more to get children and their parents to read for pleasure, for fun. It's fun to read if you have a good book. She hopes to put signs about reading on RTA's 38 bus. So she wants to put reading signs in the bus, which rolls down Hugh Avenue. Strong reading skills can change the lives of Hugh's next generation of adults, she said. 40. I always say, imagine if that 95% became literate, what could happen? So remember before I said 95% of the people couldn't read very well. What happened, she said, if they became good readers? What could happen? She said, what kind of neighborhood could they create? What kind of life could they create for their children, for their families? I want a better life for them. So Rhonda Crowder, she sees reading as an opportunity to create a better life for people. So as you read through this article again, make sure you look for all the problems and then the solutions. The solution is reading, right? And what are the results? What results can we get from that? Down here at the bottom, you see the name Rhonda Crowder. The organization that she volunteers for is Hugh Reads. And we have all the information here. So I hope you enjoyed reading this article about reading, and I'll see you next time. Take care. I'm going to turn the video off.